Underground.
Yes.
What do you mean by underground?
Not 6 feet under. That one a bit hard.
我接不下去。I like that. Okay.
After you, auntie, see away. Hey, watch your finger. So guys, what do you consider underground filmmaking?
To be honest, I have no idea about all this thing. Okay, bro, would you like to introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi, my name is TzangM Merwyn Tong. I'm an artist, independent filmmaker, sometimes called an underground filmmaker as well.
Underground.
Yes.
What do you mean by underground?
Not 6 feet under. That one a bit hard.
我接不下去。I like that. Okay.
After you, auntie, see away.
Okay. What's underground? Huh?
I think the word underground literally just means that it is, if you look at the definition, it's something that's outside the mainstream, something that's under the surface of what people understand.
Right.
So if there is a landscape of the kind of films or the kind of art that is being produced by any place, any territory, any industry, what happens in the underground, be it underground rap music or underground art, underground means something that is outside the radar of what people normally know.
Could we call it alternative?
You can call it. It's definitely the alternative.
You know, very 90s.
Yeah.
Alternative.
But the word alternative, if you talk about 90s music, the word alternative, if you understand alternative as something that is different from the mainstream, the main thing, the alternative is a perfect word. But if you talk about alternative as if it's a genre, the word alternative is actually another form of pop.
Yes.
So it became a genre. It became a kind of a pop, a label. So yes, it is an alternative. It's a counter-cultural approach to something. Usually because it is not because you want to be, but because it is currently still not understood or accepted.
Because the whole point of being underground, from what I know, it's I don't understand. It's like you want to be heard, but yet you don't want to be seen by mainstream. Then what's the whole purpose of that?
Want to
question.
be heard, don't want to be seen. No,
it's like right now. It's like I want to be heard, but yet I don't want to be seen. Like in a way, that's why I'm underground, right? I'm not out there in the mainstream and like, hey guys, hey, it's a bit contradicting. So that's something that I would like to understand. It's like you want to be heard, but that's the whole point. That's why it's a counterculture. It will only be mainstream if people start to accept that and practice that and put it into mainstream, right? That's the whole point. But I think it's that's a contradiction there.
It's kind of like an irony.
I know, hey, I'm underground. In the past, in my era, or perhaps I don't know whichever era, people who call themselves underground, they wanted to be seen as the cool, I'm the special ones. Not to be seen special. I'm not like I'm unlike y'all. I'm special. I'm different. So I'm not sure you are serving that purpose or truly you felt that there is a message that maybe at this point of time people may not understand, but over the time when people have started to grow, because you see every movie, if you look at it, or even every technology, it has its timing. If you actually put that in maybe in the 80s, people are not ready, it will be seen as like a fact. It's like nah, nothing. So I'm not sure how do you see it and why is that so? Yeah.
As in,
Chima.
As in like your thoughts about why the contradiction of underground, does it mean that you want to be seen or does it mean that you don't want to be seen?
Yes.
I think when I was a filmmaker, I just wanted to make films. Rather I wanted to tell stories. I wanted to express something that is real to me. So I think my very first film was called E-Scenes. My very first film was called E-Scenes. I was just a kid, 19 years old, who read comics, who love
orange style.
Yeah.
And people have talked about how the imagery or the the image that is expressed looks like Clockwork Orange, but at that time I have not read Clockwork Orange, I have not watched Clockwork Orange. It was banned in Singapore.
What is it? Educate me. What is it? What is it?
Stanley Kubrick's
Dystopian.
classic
It's
piece.
a dystopian movie.
Yeah.
So it's controversial, is it? That publication. But why is it
It was
controversial?
banned in England. It was banned.
Reason?
In England.
Violence, what it portrays.
Sexual. There's a lot of sexual predatory scenes inside there.
But the funny thing is, if you look at it carefully, is the sexual part is in your head. It's not shown.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's why is it a masterpiece? I always feel that it's cleverly done.
Yeah.
Okay.
It creates, like Psycho.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
No.
Yeah. It does. It didn't really happen. It didn't. Yeah. Actually, it didn't really happen. The American Psycho, is it?
It works on Psycho.
Psycho. Okay.
Alfred
Norman
Hitchcock.
Bates, that one.
Okay.
Is it considered a social commentary piece for that movie?
I would say.
You would say so, right?
I would say so.
There's a
I would
social
say
commentary.
definitely. I think when I made Saints, I have not watched Clockwork Orange. I have not read the book. But when I finally watched The Clockwork Orange, yes, it's a very intelligent film that talks about society and it's actually questioning what society can become or what a very oppressive regime or how when people are converted when the evil is corrected and how the corrected evil can become can take on a very different form. It's a film that
Corrected evil.
questions
What
correction.
the masses see as correct, wrong, is it in your eyes?
yeah
Is it
yeah.
If
So
you're
it's
an animal,
to take the example of Clockwork Orange, Clockwork Orange allows very, very difficult conversations to be expressed, allows for things that most audience may not understand
Okay.
to be discussed on an intellectual level, on an entertaining level.
Clockwork Orange.
Clock Orange. No, just now you were saying the triggering of ideas provoke, like a conversation, right? So that's the whole purpose of actually doing like this underground thing.
I didn't set out to do underground.
You didn't set up.
I didn't set out to do underground. I set out to create art. Yeah. What?
So you said you were set. Oh, so you wanted to create an art. You didn't actually intentionally want to create an underground thing. Right, I say?
I think when we create art, right, we just want to create art that is real to us. Okay, so of course, inevitably, you want your work to be seen and understood, but you do not want your work to be compromised. You do not want your work to be decorated, toned down, and watered down to the point that it is in awe just so that you can reach the widest possible audience. So I think maybe
Well
an
said,
artist
well said.
with that kind of mindset, is an artist that's just maybe, for the lack of a better word, more uncompromised. Of course, inevitably, I understand what you're
Yeah,
talking
in a
about.
way, it's called uncaged.
Yeah, uncaged. Yes, uncaged.
Uncaged.
Yes.
How you do
Wow.
not want to cage
Oh,
your
damn. Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
ideals. You do not want to cage your ideals. You do not want to cage your vision. You do not want to put extensive makeup on your vision so that it is likable.
Yeah, just to be polite, just to be political correct in a lot of sense lah. You don't want it to be that way.
Just to be
True to oneself.
true. I mean, just to be.
Unfiltered.
What we do not want is just to be accepted. So we're willing to be unaccepted for a while.
I can relate.
You can relate. You can relate. And I think, yeah.
But anyway, let's get back to it. That's the personality of my life.
Yeah. So I think underground, not underground. Yeah, what we are really doing is just to serve art. We are serving what art can be, and it's different from entertainment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
When it is entertainment, it's really more for the purpose of entertaining. and there is a place for that, and it's very important for entertainment to exist, because entertainment exists to give the rest of us something for leisure.
Would it be correct to say that when you first create that piece that what I feel that people call art, you create for yourself first?
I think it depends on who you are talking to, and what kind of artist you want to be. And I remember the words of David Bowie, which I really love. If you are different, don't try to be like everyone else. And if you are like everyone else, don't try to be different.
Yeah.
So it is in who you are. So for example, if somebody the light just turned off the moment I said this.
笑了，他讲到什么东西啊？这个有点 a bit scary.
Or pay electricity.
No. This happened when you said David Bowie. He's here.
Yeah. It happens.
What's the song that you sing about space? Space Oddity, is it?
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I agree with you on the part whereby he mentioned that when everybody want to be special, right, it's no longer special.
Yeah.
Really, it's true. Nowadays a lot of parents trying to send their kids for all kinds of curriculum classes, everything. They don't have a life, And I feel that as much as layman as I am, right, I feel that you keep saying the art for serving the art. Sorry to say, for my understanding, it's actually you are the art. You yourself is the art. You are actually refining yourself. You are doing all these things to understand more about yourself.
Yeah.
Actually, you are the art. It's not. Art is nothing out of you. You are the art. And I feel like you're understanding yourself slowly. Even for myself, how I draw certain things, how I initiate certain things, how I talk about certain things.
Yes.
I just find that I express it. Actually, it's like a rebound or like a mirror to how I grew up as a person, how I tackle issues,
Correct.
how I yet I learn.
I forgot.
Yeah. No, but sorry, I think that's the best shit. That's how I always tell my wife that. I say, remember when people throw you, make it into fertilizer, sell it back to them. But fertilizer, when you sell it back to them, you nourish them.